Hello everyone, I'm Susie from Susie's Homestead. I had a request for a tour of my kitchen. We live in Japan, and so I will take you on a tour. It's very American though, it's not very Japanese-esque, but I do have a few Japanese things, so I'll be glad to show you what I have. Here we go. Here's my small little dining area. My son has his Legos underneath the table, under there. This is our Japanese tea cabinet. We got at a antique dealer here. I've got a few of our glasses in there. On top I've got a Japanese pagoda that I picked up. I love the pagodas. I just think they're beautiful. There is my rendition of a cob wall. I would love to have it at my homestead one day. Get it out. I was like, I could make a garden wall. I'm going to have that one day. You'll see. There's a sake container there, an old one. These inside my tea cabinet, I have some, there's another pagoda in there. And then here is some origami boxes. Origami boxes that I made. We have a friendship group that we go to with some Japanese ladies, and they taught us how to make those, which is really cool. So I've got quite a few in there that I made to try to remember how to make them. It's easy to forget. There is an obi on the hanging on one of our pantries. We do have two pantries, which is really nice. That one's a small one. There's our little tiny laundry room, but it works. I've gotten really used to the small spaces anyways. So maybe when we go back to the States, I can have a small homestead and be happy. I'm going to try. Let me take you over here to the backyard. There's our backyard. It's covered in snow. We've got a freezer donated to us. So it is just sitting there until we move. We're going to be moving pretty shortly. My son, we have found out, has a heart condition, and we're going to be trying to get him back to the States to get some care for him. So he can keep us in your prayers, keep his little sweet little heart in your prayers. There is a, sorry guys, I'm trying to do this gently. There's a sake container, an old crock one. It's got a crack right in there. But anyways, I bought it at a secondhand shop. I just thought it was cool. Somewhere to set my lamp so it's a little higher. Here's my KitchenAid that I love. The Vitamix. Can't live without that. The smoothies, at least at my house, the kids love the smoothies. There is a wind chime pagoda. See if I can make it. Anyways, yes. I love the pagodas. The Japanese stuff is so cool. I just love it here. I hate to leave. There's a wrought iron owl. Here is some sea glass. Oh, I turned something over. Sea glass. There is our sea glass from the beaches. The beaches have lots and lots of sea glass. And we have picked up 2 big containers of sea glass. There is some peach pits. The Japanese have the most wonderful white peaches here. And so I've saved a few pits. I'm going to see if I can sprout them and get back to the States. Here's some essential oils. And, oh, of course you got to have this, right? You can't be a homesteader without apple cider vinegar. Huh? Here's our sink, which is really nice. It's really deep and large. This is just one side of it. And then the other side is even larger. I adore a deep sink. I had no idea how much I would like a deep sink. It is really wonderful. They don't have sprayers on the sinks though, and I really miss that. The Keurig. I don't like my Keurig. It makes wonderful coffee. I feel like it's so wasteful and such a... When we get back to the States, I'm getting rid of the Keurig and I'm going back to a regular coffee pot. That it's just much better for the earth and the environment. There's a couple of mine. There's diatomaceous earth on top in the back there. That's all I have left. And then some applesauce that I canned there. And the kids' chocolate and hot chocolate mix. Here is my Japanese hot water tea kettle, which, wow, that thing just heats water so fast. I love it. My Cuisinart. I broke that booger right out of the box, but I did rig it a little bit so it works. Here is my Japanese fermenting crock. That's what they look like. They've got a bunch of different sizes. I've got the smallest size, and then this one is the next to smallest. I'm using this one for my utensils. Let's see. Move along. Here's my Straub cast iron Dutch oven, which I adore. Man, that thing's nice. The only thing is the rooster on top. The rooster on top is so pretty, but it's so non-functional. Y'all just don't ever do it. Don't ever buy it. It was a gift. My husband bought it for me for our anniversary one year. And I love this pan, but this is such a pain. You have to lower your rack in your oven just to get it to fit into the oven. So, while it's beautiful and it cooks fabulous, that little rooster is a real pain. Much like real roosters, I think, huh? There's my little Japanese. I just always said this is me and my husband right here. They hook together. Ha ha ha. Found that there. Nothing much here. My little oil pot. And, sorry guys, let me slow down here. The counter, see, it has this little lip. I've got crumbs on the counter too. I need to wipe it off. This little lip right here is really nice. If you spill things, it's a solid surface. I don't know what it's made out of. If you spill things, it won't run off. So that's really good, nice with kids. The problem is when we have crumbs, it's really hard to clean the crumbs off the counter. So I had to get a little dustpan just to use on the counters, like your grandmother used to have the little crumb brushes, if you remember, years and years ago. And some of them even, I think my mom has one that is vacuum. It's like a little crumb vacuum, and you can run and see. There's crumbs. Sorry. Oh well, it's real. It's all real. I made lunches here this morning. There is my not Tennessee, but Dixie moonshine. That was a gift for Christmas. We got some sweet tea moonshine. I'd never had. The only other moonshine I'd ever had was like the illegal kind of moonshine, and it really tasted like gasoline. It was horrendous. This is actually not bad. Here is a jar of sand dollars and sea glass and shells and things we've collected here at the beaches. Here is a globe. Here's the fishing float globes. And they are everywhere. Ooh, I'm going to break it. They are all over Japan. Or at least in the northern part. I don't know about all over, but in the northern part, everybody collects them. They're so pretty. They're just beautiful. There's coconut oil, coconut flour, sake for cooking, local honey for my son's allergies, a light and a dark. If you live in Japan, you gotta have a Buddha, right? Here's a Buddha. There's our Buddha. Hey, dude. You gotta rub his tummy. Here are some of my Kokeshi dolls. There's one. She's a bobblehead. I pick up Kokeshis at secondhand places. If it looks like something that I just love, I get it. Anyways, so I have different ones that I don't really have a specific. There's something on that one, but I just love to have them. They're cute and they remind me so much of Japan. There's such craftsmanship goes into every single one. The Japanese people take so much time and care. Isn't she beautiful? I just love her. Her head looks like Mount Fuji. Fuji-san. They're all great. Many of those. Okay, there's my little basket that my oldest son made. And I use it for my garlic. My onion sock. A refrigerator. Yay! Not much here. Here is more of the floats. They've got great big ones and small ones, and you find them everywhere in Japan. Yeah, so they're beautiful. Everybody collects them and uses them for decorations. Here's an old, it was either on a boat or a railroad car, a lantern, a gas lantern that we found here. And here's a container pot from Turkey. I love this. Very Turkish. There's a watercolor, a beautiful watercolor that we found in a secondhand, and it's actually an original. And we've looked up the author, or the artist, Theodore something Kane, I think, Kane, Mexico City, 1945. Isn't that just beautiful, the colors in it? So I try to keep it in a place where it never gets direct sunlight on it. I don't want it to be messed up. Isn't it beautiful? It has a little bit of water damage down here on the, somewhere, yeah, right there. But it's a beautiful watercolor. Beautiful watercolor. Okay, we have, here's my living room. Oh, here's my obi, my spring obi that we found. I just love the cherry blossoms here, and of course the bridges are sacred in Japan, the cherry blossoms. I shouldn't say sacred, but just the red bridges at the shrines are just beautiful, and this obi just represented everything I just adore and love about Japan. Such beautiful colors and craftsmanship, just gorgeous. This is a Montana license plate made into a dustpan. Here are some Japanese lanterns of places we have gone to. Here's a knocker we've got in Texas. There's the home start. This will go on our forever house one day, I hope. Here is a barbed wire cross, also from Texas, of course. Another cross. And that's about it. Yeah, that's my Japanese, that is my Japanese kitchen. So it's not real Japanese, but I mean it is, but I hope you enjoyed it. See ya. Bye.